welcome to Dackman Productions, and welcome to Kanahay Rail. So, today's video, I made a purchase, wanted to share it with you guys, and you know, it's going to surprise you guys because it is not Conrail. It's not even remotely related to Conrail. So I know everybody's like, what? Wait, he bought something not Conrail? Well, what could it be? Well, I'll give you a clue and a hint. So, what could be in this big, long MTH Premier box? It's already out of the box and on the way out. But at any rate, it is the world's largest rail car. It's a Schnabel car. So this one is a Westinghouse Schnabel flat car. So I've seen this go up for sale on MTH Group. It was a great price. I'm like, yeah, I need to get that. It's a very unique car, and so let's go ahead and we'll go to the layout and we'll talk about it. So let's go. Okay, first let's talk in general about the Schnabel cars. So there's three types of way they can be loaded. You can actually have the load as part of the car itself. In other words, they would split the two halves of the Schnabel car, put the load in between, and secure it to the two ends, and it would travel that way. Some loads could not be secured that way, so they would have what's called a bridge. So they would mount a bridge in between the two halves and put the load on top of the bridge. Sometimes certain products needed a top half of the bridge as well. How many wheels a Schnabel car has would depend upon the weight it was intended to carry, because on railroads you were only allowed to have 35 tons per axle weight limit in the United States. So as you carry more weight, you add more axles. There were several different sizes of the Schnabel car. For example, WCX 801 had 72 wheels and was 230 foot long without a load. PTDX 203 had 14 axles and was 80 foot long without a load. The maximum loaded length of WCX 801 was 300 foot fully loaded. Imagine a 300 foot long car. That's just crazy, isn't it? What would a Schnabel car be used for? Well, they hauled huge generators, nuclear reactors, huge transformers, firing, cracking towers. The problem with the Schnabel cars is because they're so huge, so long, so many wheels, so heavy, they had a maximum track speed 25 miles per hour empty and 15 miles per hour loaded. This made scheduling moving a Schnabel car very hard, because obviously it would hold up traffic or train traffic at the limited speeds it was allowed to move at. There were a total of 86 Schnabel cars made. 31 were for Europe, 30 in the United States, 25 in Asia, 1 in Australia. The railroads do not own Schnabel cars. They're actually owned by two companies, Westinghouse and International. On the larger Schnabel cars, there was operating towers on each end of the car. They actually had control to shift the car 3 feet either left or 3 feet to the right. This was to miss objects as they were going through the track. The shifting of the car was controlled by hydraulics. Unfortunately, due to technology changes and the way things are transported and built, there were a couple Schnabel cars that ended up getting scrapped. WECX number 200 was scrapped in 1997. KRL 3600 and 3601 were scrapped in 2024. Hydra 1 was retired over a year ago. Not sure if that was actually scrapped or if they're just saving it aside. Here in front of you we have WECX number 203. It is a 14-axle Schnabel car. It was built in 1976 for Westinghouse Electric's large transformer division in Muncie, Indiana. The car was actually acquired by ABB later. When ABB bought it, it became PTDX 203. It had a capacity of 750,000 pounds and an empty weight length of 80 foot 8 inches long. Now, Schnabel trains were highly specialized hauling. You would not find them in a 30 to 100 car train. They were their own train. So you would see them with flat cars. That would be for equipment that was needed to either secure the loads when a rail car got there. Sometimes they would have things on the rail cars to make repairs if anything happened to the Schnabel car. Sometimes I was looking at different videos, seeing one Schnabel train actually had a gondola in it, another one had 2 cabooses, and another one featuring not many cars. One actually had 2 cabooses in it for the crew, because it was a large crew. For the ones that had the control towers, would have 2 cabooses on it for the crew to stay in as the trip was going along. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and run this train. We're going to run it as a Schnabel train, and not very fast because they didn't go very fast, and it is loaded, so we'll be going slow with this one. Alright, so if you stayed till the end of this video, I know there's Westinghouse fans out there. Matter of fact, I met a guy who is a Capital One Trackers member, and he has everything that was made in the Westinghouse name. So this is not a true Westinghouse locomotive. Basically, I made this to put on my factory mistake Conrail locomotive, so you guys are not out there looking for a Westinghouse locomotive that actually doesn't exist. So just wanted to put that out there. But at any rate, I hope you guys enjoyed another Deckman Productions video. We'll catch you at the next event, next train show. We'll catch you trackside. Goodbye.